It's officially here. The brand new season of Minecraft Skyblock has just launched, and today we're going to be starting our journey to become the richest island this season. Let's jump right into it and see how good of a start we can get on day number 1 of the brand new map. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode and season here of Minecraft Skyblock. Today, of course, we are back here on AkumaMC, the best, #1 rated, most insane Skyblock server. Guys, welcome back into this brand new refresh season. Everything has completely reset. We've got a brand new island. We've got some new island members. We've got a bunch of new features. It's gonna be an awesome season, so hopefully you guys are excited for this. If you are, then let me know by hitting that like button. Today we will be giving away a top rank. Okay, we do it every single episode 1 of the season, so make sure you guys go ahead and stay tuned for that, because it's gonna be a big one. So as of right now, we have indeed created the island. The island name for this season is going to be Monster. As you can see, we have literally just started. We literally haven't even touched a block on our island right now. This is as fresh as an island can get. Now, eventually, we will go through all the different changes that there are this season, but I just want to get the best start possible today, and I think that that will also help you guys in getting started here on the server. Now, one thing that we are kind of going to do today is we're going to follow some of the brand new tutorial, because those will also lead on to like the quests and everything like that. So I'm kind of, I kind of want to complete the tutorial first, because there was this brand new one added just for this season. So I figured we'll go through this and then just kind of see where it takes us. And it will actually give us an airdrop, I believe, if we complete the entire tutorial. So I believe it started right here, creating the island, which we did, and then starting your island, which is going to your island go, and then we just got to go through all of this different stuff. So this should be fairly simple. There will be stuff that I don't even know if we'll do all of this today. We'll have to figure it out. But there is also a thing on the right hand side that you can follow. I just kind of want the reward at the end, because that is going to be pretty much one of the best things that we could do today, is get as many of the different openables as possible. Right, so we have to upgrade an island stat. So if we go into oops, that's not the one. Stats right here. We actually already have 23 points to spend, and I believe as an island, probably the first things that we're going to want to do, I would assume, is get our member limit up. It looks like we've actually already done that. Current members 5. I don't know whether we have additional people to invite to that or not, to be honest with you. I don't know. Screw it. We might as well do it, though, because we're going to need to do it either way. So I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade that. That'll count towards our little quest right there. /skill world. That's super, super easy. We already know what this is used for. This is essentially where everything is all in one for our different skills that we are going to want to level up throughout the season. And of course, as we level up these skills, our ultimate skill mastery will also continue to level up, which will help our spawner finder and our value finder. And that is essentially how we're going to become rich. Okay, so this will all include logging, mining, fishing, all that good stuff, but it looks like we need to go to the individual places as well. Logging, break 3 trees. We can do that, no problem. That'll actually be super, super easy, and we'll hopefully progress towards some of our challenges. So let's go ahead and do this. Break 1 tree, and there we go. Tutorial done. /fishing, go. There we go. That's the next thing that we need to do, and that's that challenge done. We now need to catch 3 fish. Now, you can actually just skip over this tutorial if you guys do not actually need to do it, and if you don't want to see it, then you can skip over it. I'm just doing it because we kind of might as well get the drop that you get from it, because I don't know, we're gonna need as much help as we can get at the start of the season. I do actually have a bundle in my inventory ready to go, so yeah, we'll kind of figure that out as and when. But yeah, this is a really, really easy tutorial, which we may as well do. Get the extra free items. Why not? All right, there we go. /warp enchanters, the next one. Open a book. Do we have a book to open? Oh, it actually gave us the things that we need, which is always good. Let's go ahead and oops, which is the guy? This Brandon the Bookman. We'll take XP Finder. That'll be a useful one. Visit /armor. Deposit an armor fragment. We got some fishing ones right there, and I believe that is the tutorial done. Before that, we got ourselves an extra epic airdrop, and it just kind of takes you around all the different features on the server. It's kind of worth doing if you don't really know what you're doing. It's a really, really, really good place to start and just kind of show you around some different things. Yes, with that being said and done, we actually do have our V-kits that we can claim. These will include some items that will be vital to us starting this season, and just in general will give us a nice little start. And then I did actually go ahead and I got one of the bundles out of the store right here, which was the release bundle. So I thought we would give that a little open to get us started today as well. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. We'll take all these like XP levels and stuff that are nice early things for us to get. We'll open up some pet eggs. You never know. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a masterful out of the first day. That would be insane if we did that. We do get a legendary fishing, which honestly at this point in the season is probably not the worst thing in the world. We've got 6 of these epic airdrops because of that extra one that we got at the start there. This will get me started with some money. We've got some chat color bundles. We've got another pet egg right there. We've got some spawners as well, which are always good. Obviously, due to our like island level right now, we actually can't really use those. So yeah, we kind of got to work that out. We've got a robot egg here. Let's see which robot is going to give me out of the 3. I think fishing's probably the best one. Yeah, we'll take that. Please be legendary. Oh, rare. Rare isn't bad, actually, for this point. We'll take that. So let me actually just quickly claim my V-Kits as well, because there's going to be a bunch of V-Kit crates that come out in here, and I think one of them actually does include a weekly crate as well, which is very, very nice. Let's go ahead and open that one. We got another robot egg right here. I think this was an upgraded robot egg, maybe. What did we get out of that? I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe... Okay, we got a legendary grinding robot and then a common mining robot. 19 epic airdrops, 18 pet eggs. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and just spam these open. This will actually get me started very, very nicely with a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of spawners, all that goes... Oh, hello, Siri. Where's the owner of my island, bro? What's going on here? The owner's... He's come to ban me. I already know it. I'm being banned. What did I... Oh, he wants to trade me. He wants to trade me. What have I got here? What is going on? What is special? 64 wheat. Bang! That's such an insane start to the Skyblock. Wait, it's 64 wheat by the owner though, so that means it's even more insane and even more lucky. All right, thanks, Siri. Appreciate you. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna make sure I use it. Actually, I don't know if that'll be useful at any point, but we're gonna store it away because it was given to us by the owner. So, you know, that means a special week. Going well with the spawners, actually, and to be honest with you, we're getting quite a few enchant books here as well, which is always appreciated. We've now got some epic airdrops, ultimate airdrops that we need to look at. But before we do that, we need to actually go into the shop, and I think we're gonna need to place down a cheeky little chest because we are already running out of room. Now, apologies to my island members because they're gonna be the ones that come back to the island and see that I've just dumped a whole bunch of stuff in a chest. But hopefully it's useful to us as an island because, you know, all of this stuff is needed. We'll take absolutely all of it at this point in the map. We got a grinding robot common and a... Ooh, legendary fishing robot is not bad at all. All right, bunch more XP there. We'll take that. I guess we'll store away these enchants for the second because we will probably use these, to be honest with you, because, I mean, they're our first enchants, so we are going to need them. So that's always good to me. We got so many pet eggs. All right, let's get a masterful. Day 1. Imagine we get a masterful day 1. That would be the most insane pull ever. Let's see. Can we get... Oh, we got a legend. Oh, another legendary fishing. Okay. We got a couple more left. Come on. I just imagine the scenes of a masterful day 1 when I didn't get one for the entirety of last season, opening my own. We already got a mythic gem pet, though. That's actually very, very good. And a mythic mining pet. That's actually a lot better than we got stuck with last season at this point. We got legendary grinding as well. You know what? I'm not disappointed with those, actually. I think that those were decent pulls, if I'm being honest with you. Because we've now got a decent collection of mythical and legendary, which, again, for the majority of last season, I don't think I even had that higher of a tier. So, you know what? We'll take those. All right, ultimate airdrop time. Let's see what these want to give me. This should give me a whole bunch more money, which it will. Perfect. Did I open all 10 just there? I feel like maybe I did. I don't know what I opened. Either way, we'll take that. That was all good money. We've got those. And now we've got the actual clusters, which should be the best things that we opened today. Let's open up these pet eggs. See, maybe we get a masterful. Could you imagine the scenes right now? Show me one of these being masterful. Dang. Okay, no, I thought that was the second one that we got right there. It's not. It's the same one from before. All right, let's put those away. That's good for me. I didn't mean to put that in there. Cool. All right, so we're onto the clusters. These V-Kit clusters should give us a nice, good start here on the server. Lots of XP bottles in here, money packages. We'll take all of this, especially XP, because if I remember rightly from last season, XP was one of the hardest things to come by, to be honest with you. So we'll take all of this. Silverfish spawners already at this point, not a bad thing to be getting. We'll take silverfish spawners. V-Kit clusters next up here. Let's open 2 of these at a time right now. Let's see what we can get. Out of that one, oh, auto cell chest. That is clutch. Those will probably be, as an island, our first auto cell chest. And being 2 of them as well is actually kind of super clutch. So we'll take that. That's going to help towards the island a lot. What do we got next up here? Robot eggs and an XP booster. XP booster is probably going to be needed quite a lot. So probably by someone on my island, probably more than me. But you know what? We'll take it. All right. Last 3 of the V-Kit ones. And then we move on to 2 of the release clusters, which hopefully should give us even better items. Villager spawner, silverfish spawner, and auto cell chests. We absolutely take those auto cell chests. Those are going to be kind of essential to us. Lots of XP as well here. This is great for enchanting, especially when I believe XP is fairly hard to come by. So yeah, that's going to help us a lot. Let's open up these release clusters though and see whether we can get anything lucky. A coupon right now will be so clutch. Let's see what we get. Okay, 2 more auto sell chests. Again, I'm not going to say no because when we get to setting up a spawner and stuff like that, we are going to need those. And last one for right now, we're going to get iron golem spawners, 96 of them as well. That's actually a lot of iron golem spawners. The quicker we can get those set up, the more our passive income will start flowing in. That's honestly a really, really good start for us as an island. I know that, you know, as an island, there's technically no one even on the island right now because there's not really too much need to progress things actually physically on the island right now, because the best head start that you could get on the server would be to actually go ahead and invest into your your individual skills, because obviously that helps level up the island. We need the stat points from leveling up the island to increase half the different features on the island, like getting more members in, like getting AFK radius up, like getting different tiers of spawners and stuff. So we kind of got to go hard on those. So if we now take a quick look at /quest, this will kind of give me an even better indication of some things that I should be doing to get started, and it'll actually give us an introduction to physically getting going on our like individual things, on our individual kind of skills and stuff, because like I said earlier, those are some of the most important things that we can do as an island right now, is actually not what you'd think. It's not like actually anything on the island. So even if you're mining a cobblestone generator at your island and not in the skill world, it does actually you know, count towards your skills. So you can see at the bottom there that my mining skill is actually going up just from mining this cobblestone right here. So that's always good news. It means that even when we're doing these quests and stuff like that, it's going to help towards our mining skill, which therefore will also help towards our island level, which is always kind of what you want to see. All right, there we go. Quest is completed. Now we got to till 28 dirt on our island. So it looks like some of the quests and stuff have actually changed from the previous seasons, which is good to see. You know, I'm kind of happy with that, because sometimes they do get a little bit repetitive. So I'm glad that we've got a little bit of a change there. Now, if we want to till this dirt, I'm actually going to go into the shop just to buy some more quickly. Whoa, I forget that it's so expensive, bro. So expensive, but we're going to have to get a farm going anyway, so we might as well get it done now. So what I would actually like to do is we'll get a little chunk set up here, because if we can get a chunk going, then we can build a farm within the chunk, and then that'll help us out. So if we actually just place out to here, then I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a life hack on the server. It is kind of like having friggin' cheats, to be honest with you. But I'm going to show you guys a little something. Let me actually buy a little bit more dirt here, because we are going to need a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to show you guys something. So if you go /FP, it's going to open fast place. We can now toggle it onto grass blocks. We can now make sure that it goes up to 16 blocks. And then we can toggle it as enabled, and watch this. So we're literally going to place one down, and it's going to place it the whole length of that, because it's 16 blocks or less. So there we go. That is that's a pretty cool feature that, I don't know, maybe some of you guys didn't even know was on here, because yeah, it's kind of cheating in a way, but it massively helps you when you're building things like farms. Like if you didn't have fast place and you're building farms without it, I feel sorry for you, and now you know. Then we can just come into here. Water buckets are super cheap, so we'll just buy a bunch of those. Obviously, crops in traditional Minecraft and within this server all flow 4 blocks. So like it will count for 4 blocks. In a chunk, though, you kind of don't even need to do that much. So I just kind of, you know, do whatever the minimum is. And those 4 water sources will cover this entire chunk. I don't know how I've managed to mess that up, actually. I couldn't tell you. Maybe I didn't go from the corner. Yeah, because it should definitely be right here, which is, that's kind of hilarious that I messed that up that much. But either way, that's fine. How did that not place? There we go. We'll block these up and we'll get that reset. There we go. That looks more even. Perfect. All right. So with that being said, we now have to till dirt. That was actually the physical challenge that we were set right here. So let's go ahead and do that such thing. So this actually won't take us long at all, but we may as well do it for the whole farm, because the next quests upcoming are surely, yes, going to be to do with placing seeds, and then after that, it's going to end up being harvesting wheat and all of that other good fun stuff. So you kind of just got to prepare for more than you kind of set out for originally. Now, the only thing that would be cool, I think, is if like when you're tilling dirt and stuff like that, that should almost count towards your farming skill, right? Because you're still doing an action of farming. So that would be cool. Maybe that's a suggestion for the future. I mean, I know that you don't really do it as much in a season, but it would still be cool, because these early levels, especially when you are doing these quests on your island, it'd be nice if you were being rewarded in multiple ways. Obviously, when we go ahead and harvest these crops, that will count towards the farming skill. So it's not really the end of the world, but it'll be a nice little thing. But either way, you've got to build the farm to do the quest. So it's kind of needed either way. Now, if I remember rightly, seeds are mad expensive. So any seeds that we can get for free right here, the better, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, if these are as expensive as I remember them being, we could be in a little bit of trouble. So let's just double check the shop and see just how much they are, because they might be expensive. Yeah, 5,000 a piece is kind of wild, but we're going to buy it for now. We're going to just place down a stack and hope for the best. I know that there's going to be a quest upcoming where we have to sell like X amount of wheat, unless it's gone and they've completely demolished that quest, which is possible. They have indeed changed a couple of the quests as we've seen so far, so it's not impossible that that is a thing that may have been demolished. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we get there. There we go. That'll do for now. We don't really need to plant too many more than that. So the next quest was to go ahead and mine 86 blocks from a cobble generator. So we've got the cobble generator right here. Technically, if we wanted to, and we probably should, we can make this a lot more efficient. I think for maximum efficiency, we'd actually have like, I don't know, 4 of these, but I guess we're doubling the efficiency right here, having 2. So it shouldn't take us too long to get this quest done. All right, there we go. Quest is done. So /quests. Let's see what's next up. Check out IS stats. We actually already did that as part of the tutorial. I think was it this that we checked? I think it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But that's done. There we go. Place 64 blocks on our island. See, this is where challenges do sometimes get a little bit backwards, I feel like, because we kind of, would have already done that if it wasn't for like we would have done that while farming. Now I don't know why, but it's not letting me place those. There we go. Right, so yeah, let's just I guess just go around and place some blocks. I mean, it shouldn't really take that much here to get this done, but I figured we'll just border around this. I don't know, we'll place some random blocks here or there. I guess we could technically place sand on the edge and let it fall off, because that would probably be the most efficient thing to do. See, can we even buy sand? Maybe we can buy sand. $75,000 a piece. Okay, yeah, that is not a thing that I want to do. Oh, we've completed the quest either way. I was gonna say I'll just expand this out. That wouldn't take too long. So now we're gonna harvest wheat on our island. I knew it would be coming. I believe there's gonna be one coming up that will be sell wheat as well. So maybe we can use series wheat for that, because that would honestly kind of be a life hack, not gonna lie. Now we'll be sure to get into our actual individual skills at some point. I just want to do these starting quests because there's like these, for example, they're not like things that you really want to be doing on the start of the map. Like if we actually wanted to have a competitive island, we wouldn't really do these skills, but we kind of need to do them. We're gonna have to do them at some point, and it just kind of gives you a very, very good summary of some of the different like features and some of the different things on the server that we need to focus on in the future. So although we're not physically getting into the grinding of everything that we need to do right now, we are learning about it and kind of getting a preview on all of it. Now, it is at this point, okay, that I'd like to announce the giveaway. Well, not announce it because you guys already know what it's going to be, but it is for the top rank here on the server, okay? So the Immortal rank. Now, if you guys want to be in with a chance of winning this, it's actually super, super, super simple, and there's only a few requirements that you have to follow. All you need to do is go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username. You then need to connect to the server using generzon.akumamc.net. It's the IP up in the top middle and down below. If you're a Bedrock user, don't worry about that. You can just use the Bedrock IP. And then you need to join the giveaways only Discord that is linked down below in the description, and press the enter button on the respective giveaway. So make sure that you guys do go ahead and do that. If you guys do have a Twitch subscription or a YouTube membership, there will be an additional giveaway. It won't be for the top rank, but there will be one for some release clusters. So yes, make sure you're in that channel and make sure you take a look at that. But yes, good luck to everybody. That is for the top rank. Now, if you actually already do have the top rank, then it will be substituted for a $100 gift card. So that's actually pretty insane and pretty crazy. So yeah, make sure you guys get in with that. All right, this should get this quest complete, and it does. We now have to, what does it say? /quests, Keymaster. We have to open a key using warp crates, which is perfect. The next one's going to be Mine Explorer, so I believe that'll take us into one of the first skills this season. So let's actually go to the warp crates. We should actually have so many keys because honestly, we've already done a lot. Let's just shift right click here. That'll complete the quest and it'll open up all of our keys. We've got some vote keys there. We got some rare keys here. Honestly, we might spill open if we open these. Okay, well, we didn't on those ones, but I think we probably will on these. So hang on a second. All right, let's open up the rares. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we didn't spill over. That's good. Oh, wait, we barely even opened any. Never mind. Did that mean... Oh, we literally barely opened any. Wait, was there a key all right there? I think we just did that in a key all because I just randomly had a lot more keys than I thought we did. Okay, we'll save those. We don't really need to open all of those right this second. Lots of key all crates as well. That's generous. We'll take those. Absolutely, we'll take those. Let's see. We got 3 key all crates. Imagine we get something huge. Come on, give me something huge. Give me something huge. What do we got? Pet eggs. Ultimate airdrop we'll take, actually. A little bit of XP here and there as well. Never say no to that. Ultimate airdrop, what do you got for me? Come on, be huge. Be something big. Okay, I don't think we got anything huge, but that's okay. So the next quest will be to visit the mine area in the skill world, which we already went to, but I guess we can go back to it just for the quest. So this is the mine area. You guys know what we do in here. We mine, okay? It's very, very simple. It's very self-explanatory. We are here now. Now, I can only imagine that it now wants me to, yes, break 250 ores in this world. So again, it's not really like the thing that you want to be doing at the start of the map, because, I mean, you would want to be breaking way more than 250 ores if you're grinding mining. But it kind of gets you going. It kind of gives you a little bit of a preview of where you're at and what you need to do, especially if you haven't played the season before. Even if you have, there's going to probably be some changes along the way, so it's kind of worth doing. Plus, it's not really like you're doing them for the rewards that they're giving me right now. You're kind of doing them because there's some quests later on down the line in the season that is way better reward-wise, and that's kind of why at least that's why I'm doing them. All right, there we go. Quest completed. Now we have to sell 500 ores, so what we should have done is during that, we should have saved up all the ores. For some reason, I was periodically selling them, even knowing that that was going to be one of the next quests up, so that was my fault. That is, yeah, definitely my bad. But that's okay. We'll get 500 ores pretty quickly here. All right, we've only got to sell a couple more here, and then that challenge is done. I definitely should have saved it up. So if you do this quest and you watch this video first, then at least you know when you're mining the ores, do not sell them just yet, okay? Because you're gonna need to sell them a different way. You're gonna need to sell them somewhere else. Otherwise, yeah, you just got to spend extra time here, which I guess isn't the end of the world. You're getting more money, you're getting more skill progress, so it's not the end of the world to be here a little bit longer. Although I don't think mining would be the first skill that I would jump into, you know, at the start of the world, just me personally, but there we go. So we're now going to move on to fishing. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to do any fishing today, so I think we're going to pass up on that. So that'll be something I probably complete off camera, to be honest with you, because fishing just isn't great. Isn't great for you guys to watch. Let's be honest with you. Yeah, like, you guys don't want to see me sat there with a freaking rod in the water like this. Just, you know, you guys don't need to see that. Okay, so we're not going to do that today, but you know, as an island, I think we're having a really good start here. We're already level 40 as an island, which means people are individually grinding their skills to get us up to there. You know, we've got the quests running, but I think one of the first skills that we're going to take a proper look at is probably going to be logging. But guys, that is where I'm going to end it off today. If you have enjoyed episode number 1, then please do leave a like on it. Of course, if this is your first time watching the channel, or maybe it's not your first time, but you have yet to subscribe, please do click that subscribe button. It helps us out massively, and we're on our way to 100,000 subscribers, which is literally my dream. So if you guys could help me out with that, that would be awesome. Guys, that is going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed, hit that like button. If you're not already, please do subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.